Hi guys, welcome back to yet another episode of the PS2 Collector, episode 59. And guys, last week I was at the Doncaster Dome for the video game market, and I've got to say it was an amazing event. I got to meet gamers from all over the country, got to talk about their greatest games, and the main thing, the variety on games on sale was lit. I got to see Japanese exclusives, Korean PS2 games, Indian PS2 games, PS2 games that I never seen before. I'm gonna share them in this video. So I picked up a couple of Japanese games as well as two PAL exclusives. Let's see what we've got this time on the PS2 Collector. Right guys, so let's start off with the first game of this video. Game number 379, and that is Thrillville for the PS2. So if you played a game like Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is a theme park simulation game, this game is a very good alternative. But I like the fact that it uses what made Roller Coaster Tycoon successful, and they do use a bit of that. But is it as good as Roller Coaster Tycoon though? I don't think so, but it's a very good alternative. I like the fact you can manage the park, and it goes in in-depth detail how to gain customers, how to create the greatest rides. You have to start off from scratch and build your theme park empire, and I do like the fact that it does go in depth. But when it comes to the GOAT of theme park simulation, for me it will always be Roller Coaster Tycoon on the PC. There's no game will overtake it basically. But Thrillville is a very good option, especially on the PS2, and especially if you do enjoy theme park simulation. And guys, that's game number 379, Thrillville for the PS2. Right guys, so on to the next game, game number 380, and that is Front Mission 4 for the PS2. So this game only came out in Japan and North America, and unfortunately it never came out in Europe, and I never got to play this game. But since it was a tactical RPG, I don't play that kind of genre, but I noticed it's got a huge fan base. There's a huge fan base for tactical RPGs, and Front Mission is a very popular tactical RPG. So whilst reading the reviews, it did get quite decent reviews, you know, especially in Japan. People did enjoy the gameplay aspect of it, but however, a lot of people in North America were saying that the game has a very slow pace and the interface is very amateur. But again, I will leave it up to you. And if anyone has played Front Mission 4, is it a good solid tactical RPG, or was it a disappointment? Because gamers in Europe never got the chance, and this is what this channel is about, is to promote these games that never came out over here. But yeah guys, Front Mission 4, was it a good game? Was it a game worth playing? Leave in the comments below. And guys, that's game number 380, Front Mission 4 for the PS. Right guys, so on to the next game, game number 381, and that is Kengo Master Bushido for the PS2. So I have the Japanese version of this game. This game also came out in Europe as well as North America. So this is a samurai simulation game, and it's quite similar to a game that was a hidden gem on the PS1. If you're a true OG, who remembers a game called Bushido Blade, which was a very realistic fighting game where you can easily win a match with one blow, so you can't make any mistakes. You can be dominating the fight, but if it takes one good hit from your opponent, you are done. So this game is quite similar to that, but it has its own style. So I like the fact that this game has a key mechanic in this game, and you must time your, strikes. So whilst I was playing it, you can't be a novice, you can't just button mash. If you button mash in this game, you're not going to learn about the game's in-depth mechanics. Because this game wants you to learn everything about it, and that's how you progress within the game. So for many of us, we might find it boring, but if you are willing to learn the mechanics, this game is an absolute hidden gem to play. And a lot of people never heard about this game because it did not sell well, especially in Europe and North America. But in Japan, it did really well. And games like these, unfortunately, especially in these times, it will not be successful due to the fact that you have to learn the mechanics in detail. But however, if you do enjoy samurai simulation games, and if you do enjoy the legendary Bushido blade, this game is a must play for you. Absolute banger for your buck. Only £2 I pay for, and it's worth every cent of it. So guys, that's game number 381, Kengo Master Bushido. Right guys, so on to the next game, game number 382. And this game is a Japanese exclusive. When I spoke to a gentleman at the Doncaster event, he was saying that this game has a passionate fan base in Japan. Who's heard of Basra 2 Heroes? And when I spoke to him, he goes, this game is very similar to the Warrior series, where it's a hack and slash. You have to fight a horde of enemies, and for the West it was like meh, but in Japan, trust me, when he told me this, he goes, trust me, in Japan this game was really popular, and it did really well there, and it's got a huge like cult following, and for many this game is considered to be a hidden gem. Now the best way to play this game is either you get a Japanese PS2 or a region-free modded PS2, or the best way in my opinion to play it, there was a collection, a HD collection released for the PS2 that contains the first 3 games, and it was only released for the PS3, and that's the best way for the Western audience to play this game. Do I recommend it? I gave it a quick go, and trust me, this game is not that bad, you know. I do enjoy the art style, but I can see why it was not going to be as successful in the West, because it's got a lot of Japanese themed humor and Japanese themed comic book style, like a manga style. So it would have, you know, attracted a certain audience, but it would not have done well in the West, let's be real. But in Japan, this game's a hidden gem. Would I consider it? Heck yeah, especially if you do enjoy the Warrior series or the Uminasha series. This game is a definite for you, and trust me guys, you will not be disappointed, especially if you like hack and slash. And guys, that's game number 382, the Japanese exclusive Basra 2 Heroes. Alright guys, so on to the next game, game number 383, and it's a Japanese exclusive board game. I'm gonna pronounce it. Let me go laptop here. So it's called, and I quote, what laptop here? This game is called Hudson PS2 Momotaro Dentetsu USA Momotetsu series board games for the PS2. And as you can tell, this is a Japanese themed American style board game, and it was only released in Japan. Look at the design of the disc. That is an amazing artwork. Look at the front cover. That front cover alone is amazing. And guys, what else can I say about this game? So this game is a board game of some sorts, and it's got like American themed style to it. And again, this game is only aimed at the Japanese audience, and it's very hard to recommend it to the West players. And again, if you do enjoy Japanese themed games, these kind of games are for you, but you're gonna have to get a translator to play this game, because majority of these games will never translate. Even on emulators, no one's got the time to translate these games, which is a tremendous shame, but I understand it does take time and effort, and again, there's nothing we can do. So guys, if you do enjoy Japanese themed games, this game is Japanese as they get, and that is game number 383. I'm just gonna call it Hudson USA for the PS2. Alright guys, so on to the final game of this video, game number 384, and that is Scarface, The World Is Yours for the PS2. So I got this for a good deal from Bad FX Games, so big up Bad FX Games for selling me this in Doncaster. So this is a movie-based time game, and as you know, if you've not heard already, that Scarface, in my opinion, is the greatest gangster movie of all time. Absolute iconic and phenomenal movie. If you've not seen it, trust me, give it a watch. It is crazy. So this game, right off the bat, had to deliver. Did it? let's just say it's a very good, I won't say polished, but it's a very decent GTA clone. When I mean GTA clone, it's very similar to a GTA Vice City. So if you play GTA Vice City, this game is quite similar to that, but not quite. The map for me could have been a bit better. The repetitive subquests is questionable. They should have made it a bit diverse, a bit, mixed up the missions a bit, make it a bit more engaging. But the repetitiveness does get, boring after a while. But the gameplay itself, the core gameplay, is really, really good. Does it do the movie justice? I think yes, and I think I'm gonna go as far to say that I think that this game is a hidden gem on the PS2. And seeing Al Pacino, playing as Al Pacino, the violence, the gore in this game, it does pay a true homage to the movie. So if you've seen the movie and if you are a fan of the movie, give this game a go, because this game deserves to be replayed. And I would like to see this game remastered one day or be on the PSN store so future generations can play this game, but I highly doubt it. So guys, that's the final game of this video. Scarface, the world is yours. So guys, Doncaster was an absolute phenomenal event. I enjoyed it, got to meet a lot of gamers, especially in the PS2 era, and other gamers such as the Mega Drive fans, the Sega Dreamcast fans. I got to talk all of them about their greatest game. It was an amazing event. I'm gonna go again next year 100%. So guys, if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. If you want to know when my channel comes online, please click on the bell notification below. And guys, I'm back next week. See you next time.